Next message.
Got you in Houston, but you're from Atlanta, New York from Pennsylvania, something. Fuck, all I know is you hot, you know this, you make it easy to blow this, you know this thing. Hurricane that ass for me, shaped like a glass for me. It's like I knew what I liked. I'm right, I know what I like. Sex tape, Sophie.
It's so crazy because God will make a way for you. Like, I need some water, and literally after running errands yesterday, I went home, cleaned up, and I fell asleep. And by the time I got up, it was already like 5, and I still had to clean the other room and the bathroom. And I'm like, I need water. I need water ASAP. And I was like, how am I going to get water? So today after work, I actually was going to go to the store and get water. And I don't have to do that. Now I can just go straight home. So I say all to say God will make a way, because the irony is I'm on my way to Costco, and that's the water I wanted anyway, to get some things for the salon. And I looked up, and now I can get me some water. You know, it may be a small dilemma to most, but to me, I'm so happy because I love my Costco water. Like, I love Nestle water, but for Costco's water, baby, that bitch is my bitch. And I also say all that to say, don't get a Costco card, because that's the problem you do not want to have, is the fact that you buy all this shit that's their brand, like literally, specifically the Costco brand. This shit is good. I love it when I can go to a store and their personal products are... I love when I can get a store brand product and their product tastes very, very good. And Costco's brand of a lot of stuff that I've been getting has been really, really good. But yeah, about to go in here. Hopefully it ain't a crazy amount of white people in here, because people be rude in this bitch.
Could it be that you are at the crib with another lady? If you took it there, first of all, let me say, I am not the one to sit around and be played. So prove yourself to me. If I'm the girl that you claim, why don't you say the things that you said to me yesterday? I know you say that I am assuming things. Something's going down, that's the way it seems. Shouldn't be the reason why you acting strange. Nobody's holding you back from me. I know how you used to do when you're saying everything to me times 2. Why can't you just tell the truth? If somebody said, then tell me who. Say my name, say my name. Say my name is around you. Baby, I love you. Say my name, say my name. Kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Say my name, say my name. No one is around you. Baby, I love you.
Number 1, I just put 4 items in the freaking car. It's fucking hot. Like, hot. Like, it wasn't this hot. Oh, it wasn't this hot when I first went in the store and to take the jacket off. Man. And let's talk about these people in Costco. So one lady, like, number 1, I seen her coming, I got out her way, but unfortunately there was a basket there, so I ended up being in front of her. So then there's this old man walking slow as fuck, and I had to turn around and be like, are you gonna run me over? And then I'm checking out, and I'm not even done yet, and here comes Asian man all up in my personal space. I was like, well, damn, y'all don't know nothing about no personal space. And then come outside and it's fucking hot. So I ain't complaining because I got 2 waters. I was only planning to get 1 water, but they were $4 still. So I'm like, you know what, bitch? Round them up.
Thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Ricky, now I listen to that.
even see me on way out of here, I'm too far to sky. Heard me, this ash for the top of my action. Bitch so pretty, look better than Cassie. Puffin' on Zoos and she calling me daddy. Walking on shit, turn it up and not gassing. Came out the gutter, they never me the swagger. Security bag, got a bitch, I'm a bagger. Turning it up, got a mansion, she good. Park a 2 million in the middle of my hood. Drinking the mud I made out of the sewer. Grown hard to sex, bitch, whatever, I'm good. A lot of these niggas, they looking the same. They copy my lingo, they biting my chain. Championship, I just gon' empty shit, bitch, breaking it to the look at the kid. Dirty the fountain, but make it in Canada, bro. Get this money like it's my religion. It could be a mad, they a sad, they vanity. Nigga, they try to compare whatever I did. Them that touched 100 digits off the gig. They came out the jungle, they kidnapped the kids. I trap out of bando, spent 10 on the crib. I look at the ocean, the spot 30 here. Depending where I'm at, the city I'm in. I keep me on fully, nobody want me in. I have touch her ass, she gon' think she Korean. You fucking me good, bitch, you helping me win. Niggas can't see me, get no competition. 2 minute breaks, no hold on the wrist. I'm never sober, I'm thinking my quiz. I bought the D like a fool with a kid. Chief had a flight, nigga can't even see me on way out of here, I'm too far in the sky. Heard me, this ash for the top of my action. Bitch so pretty, look better than Cassie. Puffin' on Zoos and she calling me daddy. Walking on shit, turn it up and not gas. Came out the gutter, they never me the swagger. Security bag, got a bitch, I'm a bagger. Turning it up, got a mansion, she good. Park a 2 million in the middle of my hood. Drinking the mud I made out of the sewer. Grown hard to sex, bitch, whatever, I'm good. A lot of these niggas, they looking the same. They copy my lingo, they biting my chain. Championship, I just gon' empty shit, bitch, breaking it to the look at the kid. Count up some millions and tasting my drugs. Just taking my memory, they want showing love. Ain't matching my fly, bitch, you know you a dub. Started this way, but now you ain't no bruh. Try to take him out and I'm back on the E. Flying commercial, he ain't hire me. Driving the spaceship, the one with the wing. Cross up the trap, I done run out the key. Ain't let no fuck nigga holding me back. Put a switch on and then little nigga wet. After I hit your bitch, give him the back. Ain't got no room, put her on the strap. Come to the moon, ain't gon' show you no slack. Who the tycoon, ain't no regular cat. Took a few shrooms, I forget where I'm at. Poppin' a tough girl, feelin' the kid. She got a flight, nigga can't even see me on way out of here, I'm too far in the sky. Heard me, this ash for the top of my ash. Bitch so pretty, look better than Cassie. Puffin' on Zoos and she calling me daddy. Walking on shit, turn it up and not gas. Came out the gutter, they never me the swagger. Security bag, got a bitch, I'm a bagger. Turning it up, got a mansion, she good. Park a 2 million in the middle of my hood. Drinking the mud I made out of the sewer. Grown hard to sex, bitch, whatever, I'm good. A lot of these niggas, they looking the same. They copy my lingo, they biting my chain. Championship, I just gon' empty shit, bitch, breaking it to the look at the kid.
Kiss me, dangerous. Been so lost without you all around me. Get anxious. Leave me, don't like you said go. In the dark right now, feeling lost but I like it. Comfort in my sins, not about me. All I got
I did it for my granny. Back when we couldn't buy pizza cause we were down to pennies. Feel like we go back a century, run to the store for centuries. Then bring it back to your brother, man, we had to respect it. He was wavy doing mixtapes out of your basement. He let it hit on occasion for entertainment. Then he would leave us at the house and go out on a mission. We probably would've got in less trouble just going with him. Feel like I never say much, but man, that's a lot to know. Feel like the difference between us really starting to show. I'm looking at they first week numbers like, what are those? I mean, you boys not even coming close. I gave like you a reason for celebration. You number one and I'm Eddie Murphy, we trading places. Look in the mirror, I'm closer than I really appear. Creeping like chili without the tender love and care. No tender love and care, no love and affection. I got a price on my head, but there's a risk to collecting. I might be here as a vessel to teach people a lesson. Feel like they wanted me dead, but couldn't.
Got to CVS. I'm about to get me some free shit before this expires. So I think I'm gonna be back and get me some soda. So we gonna see, cause I be just wanting something a little extra to drink sometimes besides water all the time. So I'm gonna use this for like maybe Arizona or a soda or something like that. And then watch, I'm probably still gonna get some more money. Only spent $108 and I got another $4 like I figured. So we winning. First thing he do, be destructive. That's the very first thing he went for is this. Aww, poor bear or stuffed animal. He looks so helpless and pitiful. It really looks like a dead carcass. I ain't even gonna lie. But I'm taking that shit, bitch. I'm taking that shit. Yeah, son. Yeah. Come on, Snoopy. Come on. You got it. Come on. You had a good grip, too. Come on, Snoopy. Come on. Come on. You got it. He's so tired already. There you go. There you go. There you go. Aww, I'm trying to do this and then my niece comes on the vlog. Oh, I just hear her little voice. But anyway, my manager made these meatballs. And she brought me some because I gave her some of my fish and spaghetti. So I'm about to try this on the camera real quick to see how this tastes. And it's so weird because like when I was on my way to the dry bar, I was like, what we eating for dinner? And I ain't even gonna lie, I was gonna do this exact thing with my spaghetti. So it's a win-win. So I'm about to try this new dog and trying to get it. So it must be good because I don't know why he think getting my food. Like, look at him. He's sitting there waiting. He ate his food. Anyways, so I'm about to try this real quick so I can go to my devious mates and then eventually go take the dog for a walk. I can feel like veggie. Yeah, that was good. It's weird because you put cilantro in here. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad. That's what the meatball looked like. So, yeah, about to go eat. Got my orange soda because I said I wanted the soda. I wanted some fries, so I got my fries. That's why I was gonna do a spaghetti sandwich. I still may do a spaghetti sandwich. I don't know. I might try that. So, yeah. Okay. Oh! Yeah. Let me stop being retarded. Stay home. Okay. I got a few things there. Number one, I ain't even ran. I just want to speak on this shit. And it ain't nothing special. So most definitely, if you're watching this, just fast forward because there's really nothing special. Number one. This one's for my white girls. And it ain't nothing bad. But for my girls who got hips, bitch, embrace that shit. I had a customer today, and like, she always wears dresses. She's always preppy. She always wears cute outfits. So I mentioned this, and she was like, mentioned her body type, her shape, and she was like, she kind of has wide hips. And I'm like, girl, embrace that shit. Like, it is what it is. It's like those white girls, specifically you, who have a nice shape like that, are what's that word? Damn, what's that word when I cannot think of that word. But basically, like, this is the type of girls who y'all want to be. People want to be you. There we go. People just want to be you. People want your body. But my thing is, this is a lot of my hippie white girls be having nice little bodies. And that's on now, I don't want you type shit. But that's on some, like, I most definitely, I see a woman with a nice ass body. Like, she got a nice ass body. Like, it is what it fucking is. Like, y'all, like, I was on, what was that? Instagram, and it was this big girl who was very shapely in the hip and ass department, and the whole comment section was nothing but people talking bad about her, and she wasn't even nasty looking. Like, I can understand there are some big girls who are shapely like that and it looks gross. I get it, but she was firm, she was tight, and people were just negative about it. And the thing about it, she was 100% natural, and I know she was natural because that ass, you cannot deny a natural big ass. And the thing about it is, it's so crazy, but if you know, you know. But a big girl who got a big, long ass crack, no, that's what it is. Her ass is like Lizzo's, but 10 times more shapely. So she has way more hips than Lizzo, and her booty is a little bit more rounder than Lizzo's. But literally, that's how the fuck I know that ass was fucking real. And it was just like all these motherfuckers in the comments hating on her body. And I'm sorry, for a big girl, her body was fucking banging. Like, banging. And she was a pretty big girl at that, not because she was big. Forget all that shit that I just said if you feel a certain type of way. But for a bigger woman who is shapely and pretty, bitch, yes, she was a 10 to me. And I was real disappointed in the comments because, number one, she was fully fucking covered. All she had on was some workout fucking tights and like a shirt like this, and you saw a little bit of her stomach, and it's like her stomach was nice and tight for her size. Come on. Let's point that out too. The ass was nice and firm. The stomach was nice and firm for her fucking size. And yeah, so we got that. Number two, Mr. Snoopy Doopy Dog, as always, be snitching on himself. So I took him on 2 rounds of walking around the apartments, and we barely even got into round 2, and he's already huffing and fucking puffing. And so at first I was like, oh, I can go home. But now I was like, nah, this nigga gonna fucking walk. And so during that freaking walk, I was like, oh, but you be wanting to do more walking, huh? But here you go, huffing and puffing. So we had that. And then, number 1, I'm very intentional with a lot of things that I do when it comes to business and me being successful as best as that I can. And it's funny to see one of my fruitions come to play. So one of the big reasons why I chose to read a lot of books when I was growing up, because I've always known I was going to be a fucking cosmetologist. Like, everything that I do and done in my 20s and teenage years was all intentional for this said moment right here. So I was having a conversation with the lady in the salon today. I was washing her hair. We got on the food subject. I asked her basically what she was cooking for dinner. Now, she mentioned a seafood that I don't eat and probably would never go to the store and actually look for unless I had it and someone cooked it in a way where I was like, ooh, I gotta try this. So I asked her, what is that? And then I remember a long time ago when she explained the taste, I remember a long time ago that somebody actually told me that. So then number one, that already piqued her interest. And then number two, the fact that I've never had this, she's explaining how she cooks this specific dish that she absolutely loves. And she mentions how she did cauliflower rice to it one time, and it really just like set the shit on fire. And it's so crazy because when I said I bet that cauliflower rice really set the tone for that meal, she looked at me like, how the fuck did I know this? Number one, to not even know what this meal that she's eating. But that's just the cook in me. And I was like, yeah, because when I had cauliflower rice, it really does like set the tone for your meal. Like if I should do that. Damn, I got so much I want to cook. I'm so happy. So I need to add cauliflower rice to my grocery list. I just been adding shit to my grocery list, and I love it. But cauliflower rice really sets the tone, and I'm gonna be making meatloaf. And I just thought about I can do cauliflower rice and meatloaf, and honestly, I can do my macaroni, or I can do another vegetable and basically mix it in with the cauliflower. So that's gonna be good. Or I can just do the meatloaf and cauliflower, because I think I'm going to add sorry, I don't know how a bug got in here, but I'm about to kill this hoe real quick. Thank you. Okay. So I could just do the meatloaf and cauliflower, because I feel like I'm gonna add zucchini and broccoli in my whatchamacallit, because I get chopped broccoli, and I figured the chopped broccoli would be a good additive to that. But I don't know, because after a while reheating up vegetables, that's where like I can only reheat vegetables twice. After that, it's over. So that's why I'm a little indecisive, but I could just add it all to cauliflower rice and just call it a day. But yeah. And it's just like so crazy, because even like this other lady, I did her hair, and it was just a little swoop action that was going on with her hair. And it's like, it's so crazy because white women, when they be trying to be a fucking asshole, and I'm like, just sit the fuck down and let me fix it type of shit. So I was like, I know what the fucking problem is. I say, oh, you just don't like the little swoop action that's going on. Sit down, let me dye it down for you, and you'll be fucking happy. And it's just so crazy because she did that shit, and she gave me this look like, not in like a bad way, but like eye-opener way type of shit. And the lady at the shop today that I had the conversation with, same thing. Like, for some reason, just like an eye-opener, like, yeah, nigga, I'm like, niggas ain't the niggas that y'all keep assuming we are. Like, we are fucking geniuses, nigga. Like, get over it. Like, they want us to be so dumb and so fucking stupid so bad. And baby, when I say I'm intentional, I was intentional for this asshole moment right here in this moment, because I want you motherfuckers to know, like, yeah, nigga, I'm fucking genius. Like, and I love it when I hear a white person say that is so fucking smart, because yeah, nigga, think outside the box. Stop trying to steal shit from motherfuckers and think outside the fucking box. Like, I be talking about shit that they didn't even think of, and they have the resources to do the shit that I be talking about. That's how stupid a lot of the people that I have talking to. We're gonna say it like that. I'm not trying to put all of y'all in a bubble, but for this moment, yes. So it's just good to like see, like, bitch, you know what you was doing, and then at the same time, bitch, how the fuck were you this smart back then? Like, for you to be this intentional and know that this shit was gonna work for you. So yeah, I'm just very proud of myself. I think that's what it is. And yeah, that's all I can say is my little Daisy dance hoe. But no, I'm about to go clean this dog before he started whining, and then I have to save my cleaning video. So Yeah, and that bitch is long. I was not expecting that bitch to be so long, but I haven't done a long video in a long time, and this most definitely video is a vibe video, or past tense, that video before this video. It's literally a good vibe video. Like, there's no talking, there's no nothing. This is a video that I wanted. Like, yeah. So yeah, you want a vibe session, you want to clean your house and listen to music. If you do YouTube and you need some fucking music, the music on that is non-copyrighted. So yeah, bye-bye. My bad. Insecurities. Like, a lot of white girls be insecure about their nice little shapely body, and I want to tell you, stop that hoe, okay? Before I forget, let's talk about divine timing real quick. So, Monday I attempted to walk Snoop Dogg, and in Snoop Dogg fashion, of course, that didn't happen. And so, I was over there by U of H, and I was looking at the sorority houses, and they basically have all the sororities in this apartment complex, and it's just like, it looks like basically they each got a building, basically, which I basically got my confirmation about that today with a client who goes to U of H, and she's a sorority. So divine timing wasn't really for me, but it's just like God placed her in my life and he answered that question for me. But at the end of the day, God placed her in my life and in my path to help her with her hair growth journey, because her original plan was to get her hair cut today, and instead she decided to use her dry bar gift card. And so when she told me that, I'm like, well, then there's your answer right there. Like, God put you in my path because he knew that I was going to tell your ass, literally, cut your hair yourself. And not cut your hair yourself in a way where, like, cut your fucking hair. But until you actually go to your stylist, whoever, cut your hair, like, literally, when I say cut your hair, this is what I mean. Let me go get scissors real quick. And I show people physically, like, this is the fuck what I mean. So, you see this right here? This right here, you see the density difference? So technically, as a cosmetologist, I would be cutting right here, because all of this shit got to fucking go. But I 100% understand the importance of you allowing a professional to do what's proper. So when I talk to clients and I tell them about haircuts and how long it's been since their haircut, I'm like, literally, clip the tip. Literally. That's all the fuck you gotta do. And look at that difference already in me just clipping that tip. Yes, you can still see that more needs to be cut off. And honestly, for the sake of the video, I can cut it to about here. And it be satisfactory for not even just me, but for the client too. Because at first, remember, I wanted to cut all of this bullshit off. So that's literally why God placed me in her path, because I physically showed her with her hair, like, literally, just clip the tip that much. Like, literally, just take. I know a lot of people are lazy, but even if you just bring all your hair to the front and you decide to just clip that tip right there, then clip that fucking tip. But if you thoroughly want to make sure that your hair is getting the proper cuttage that it needs, you can split your hair up into sections. It ain't gotta be perfect sections, and literally just clip the tips like I do my hair in my hair videos. Every time I braid my hair, that's exactly what I do. But I personally, I want my hair to freaking grow, so I chop it where it's the thickest at, and I just leave it at that, because all of that shit is just nothing but hard ends. Like literally, I'm just cutting off where I feel hard ends at, because that's the part of my hair that needed to go. My hair is very healthy now. Like when I did the back braid and I put it in a rubber band, bitch, that bitch was juicy and she had not a single product on her. Like I did not drench her beforehand or nothing. And to see it in the back of my hair has always been like my problem area. Like even when I used to braid my hair and do freestyle braids, like I always was very mindful about my kitchen because my hair breaks off so much in the kitchen. Because what happens, like even up here, I saw it twist and I was like, oh fuck no. Like I want to take it out now, which I'm probably gonna do, because once my hair starts twisting, that's when it starts to break off. So yeah, that's where breakage is. And so that's what breakage is instead of you basically refreshing your hair when you need to, or taking it out and re-braiding it when it needs it, you just lazy and you let it just twist and twist and twist where it gets so tight that it just snaps off. So that's why a lot of people end up bald-headed. But I've always had this issue. I've always been very mindful about my kitchen. As soon as my hair journey is over and done with, I'm gonna have an undercut. I'm probably gonna have an undercut for the rest of my life, just for the sake of like that's the weakest part of my hair. And it's not even gonna be a big undercut, it's gonna be a very small undercut. Same thing for one of my sides. Like I feel like for a hot moment when it does exactly grow out fuller, that I'm probably gonna cut it, and I'm just gonna do that so that particular part of my hair can really just flourish. So I'm gonna have like weird funky cuts and styles that I'm gonna play with in the future, just for the sake of my hair growth journey. I know maybe one day my kitchen I'll probably let her be, but for the most part, like I've always said that I'm gonna shave it, have fun with it, maybe do designs, I don't know, but I've always wanted to do an undercut and a funky side cut. And then I love a good mohawk. Like my number one goal for myself is to be able to wear a mohawk. So an undercut with a funky cut and a curly mohawk, because it's not just any mohawk. Like it has to be a curly mohawk. So yeah, I talked about more than what I wanted, and this ended up being a school lesson I was not expecting. But yeah, she was put in my life, divine right timing, just for me to be like, girl, literally just do this. And like she talked about why she's scared to do it, because her mother always fucked up her bangs. And I was like, girl, everybody fuck up their bangs. Like it ain't even about the cutting the hair part. It's just for the simple fact that literally everybody fucks up bangs. I fucked up bangs. Like I like wearing bang style. That's why like my blonde wig, I'm not cutting that until I'm physically, mentally in that state where I can handle cutting bangs. So yeah, bangs freaks everybody out just about. Like even styling bangs, like I be killing that shit, but deep down inside, I be like, I hope she likes it. I hope she likes it. And I'm not the only one. Like, one of the girls who used to work with us, same thing. She was like, bang scary. And I was like, girl, I do too. I just hope for the best in the end. And if they don't like it after a while. But the thing about people with bangs is, like, times of the 10, people with bangs don't even know how to style their bangs. Or their bangs do their own thing. So, even people with bangs don't really too much care about how they come out. But you do have those few who are very particular, and honestly I tell them from the get-go, I'm gonna try my best to do what you want, and at the end of the day, if you don't like it, I'm okay with that type of shit. And I had one lady try to catch an attitude with me, but she asked for the round brush and the whatchamacallit, like in a way to kind of catch an attitude, and I handed it to her so quick, like, here, because I told you from the very beginning that I most definitely do not have a problem with handing you the blow dryer and round brush and you doing your bangs. Like, I don't. So, yeah. And I never had a problem for nobody after that. So, yeah. Man, it's so crazy because this is my little concoction that I make, and I just put it on my face and just had an instant just sigh of relief. It's like nice and cool, and literally I'm so proud of myself because I be craving putting ice on my face. Like, I really, like, I am so proud of myself because I'm very intentional now with making sure that I put my ice on my face. And it feels so good when you do it. Like, I don't know if anybody even actually tries it, but whew, just doing this right here, right now, it just feels so fucking good. So, I just felt like I had to share that. And I'm gonna get the ice in case somebody's interested in seeing what I mean by ice. So, okay, this one got ice on it, so we're gonna use her first or next. Okay, so this is my little ice cube, and literally, the initial shock of the coldness most definitely hit you, but it's like an addiction feeling because you go through the shock and then it just starts to feel really, really good. Okay, but it's cold as shit. But it feels so good. And this is gonna help with your collagen as well. Like, it's tightening the skin. It's basically trapping in that moisture from not even my oils that I put on my face, but it traps in that moisture from the water and the product that I just did. And it's not an oil. I don't know why I said that, but my cleanser, but it does have she probably do got some oil up in there, but it's just drops. Like, it's more liquid than anything. Like, it's more water peroxide and alcohol. It's more water, hydrogen peroxide. That's what I'm trying to say. And alcohol. Like, it's about, I ain't even gonna lie, I love the burn of alcohol. So it's about 25% peroxide, a good 50% alcohol, and then 75% water. And yes, that is not proper math, but literally when I pour it, it's proper math. Like, it all adds up some. Yes. And then I put some turmeric in there. And then I have a toner that I actually add drops of. My friend gave it to me. It's from, I think you get it at Target. I don't know. But she was like, this is the toner that everybody be stealing. And that bottle is about as small as this sanitizer. And so when she told me that, I was like, okay, I'm going to treat this like this is an oil. So literally, it has some toner in there, but it's more like 10 drops of the toner. And then maybe 2-3 drops of, I feel like rosemary may be in there. So yeah, if that, it might just be the toner. I ain't even gonna lie, I don't even think I put oil in it this time. So honestly, I can really, since I don't think I put oil in it, I'm gonna actually just take this and put a drop. Oh, it has orange and lemon in there as well. That I use to basically tone my face. Is the orange and the lemon. And I actually use an actual lemon in orange. I don't put orange juice in lemon juice. I actually do an actual lemon and an orange. So that's it. Oh my god, and before I forget, and this is gonna be my last confessional of the night because I really do need to download my video. Well, save my video. This morning I thought Snoop Dogg peed on the floor because he stepped on his chain. Baby, when I tell you I jumped out of my sleep out of this bed so fast and picked his ass up and threw him out the fucking door. Bitch, even he was like, what the fuck? I did apologize because when he stepped on his chain, like, I know what his piss sounds like, and it sounded like he was starting to pee. And then the irony of the situation is, in that moment, I saw a piss spot on the floor. Like, I saw a spot, which probably was his shadow, but I saw a spot, and I was like, oh, no, the fuck you not. Like, my first mind frame wasn't even stopping him to pee. My first mind frame was just getting him away from that spot, because I saw it was like this, and I was like, this shit is not about to spread. So... This morning, when I tell you, baby, I be so surprised on how quick I can jump up out my sleep. It's so fucking scary because literally seconds, literally hopped out the bed, grabbed the dog, jumped them outside. Like, bitch, the fuck. But yeah, it was all good. Like, came in here, felt the spot. I was like, oh my God, thank you. Like, I was more relieved that he didn't really pee on my floor than being concerned if I hurt his feelings. But most definitely, I saw in his face, like, what the fuck? But 100%, I did tell him, like, I apologized. I told him I thought he was peeing. I even mentioned the chain. And it was all good. It was all love. Like, you know, yeah. So, yeah. So snippy. But the only reason why I did that was because yesterday he was bad as shit and doing trifling ass shit. So, it's like when he's already in the mind state, I'm on go. I've just been ready for this nigga to pee in my flow for the longest. So that's really what that is. Is like I'm paranoid and I just don't want to clean up a piss stain so big. Like that's the issue. Like a big ass piss stain is not fun to clean. And not even that, he keep using all of my freaking paper towels. And it's like every time I finally get my paper towels, he takes and uses them all up by pissing on my fucking floor. And it's like, nigga, I don't want to have to keep buying paper towels. I buy these bulk paper towels because I don't want to keep having to buy paper towels. And you keep taking them. And yes, every time I fuss at him about my paper towels. And it's so funny because the manager at the shop, same thing. So it's like, it's good to see that, like, it's not me. It's the fucking dog type of thing. So, yeah.
Oh, cut my gloves off.
What's wrong?
My gloves, just cut them off.
I can't cut them off. I'm ready to go fight. That's too tight.
I'm freaking out, okay? I'm freaking out right now. I gotta take a shit. Somebody gonna wipe my ass for me? Cut my gloves off.
I don't know why, but literally that was me as a kid. Every time I had to get a shot or my dread blown, I always had to go use the restroom. And it's so crazy because I think maybe after like the third or fourth time, the doctor was like, that's one of your nervous mechanisms. And believe it or not, the doctor pointing that out, I stopped it. Literally, I was like, And I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. So it's so crazy. I've never caught this point. But yes, as a little kid, that was me every time I had to deal with the needle. And once the doctor pointed it out, or my mom, one of them pointed it out, I stopped. Like, I became self-aware why I was doing something. And it wasn't that I didn't like it, but it was like me as a kid then, I was like, I shouldn't have to boo-boo every time I get a shot. So, like, I trained myself to not boo-boo. And I just trained myself to just, take that shit like a G. And I think that very last time, the nurse was like, you're not supposed to look at the needle. I was like, oh no, you're not sticking this needle in me unless I'm looking. So That, as long as I'm looking, I'm comfortable. But if I can't see the shit, I might have the boo boo.
I'm looking for, yeah. It's that her in the VIP line with the V-time and the East Laurent. She drive a Nissan and she in a Pima. I don't want her.